What is up, everybody? It is me, the King, Caleb Coho, back again for another episode of Fandom Fights. Welcome to the main event of our kickoff match. You just saw our undercard with Dave Goodyear and Hunter Chambliss, and now you get to see a battle of brainiacs as we have Kees Cornelisse taking on Ed Sale. What a debut, but I am not here alone. I am here with the commissioner, Tim Smith. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good. I was just with your little buddy earlier in a previous match. It was a nice and quiet time, but I imagine with you it's going to be loud and how it is. But it's pretty good. I can't wait to see these two go at it because both of these two are strong competitors, and I can't wait to see how much of a geek war this is going to be.
Absolutely. We had both these guys throw their names in the rings just after the cutoff. I know Ed has been itching to get in here since the tournament, even was interested in starting, and he's just like, I want to get in. He's unfortunately booked up, and now he's here, and I'm excited to see that. And Kees has been helpfully criticizing every question from the beginning. So we'll see how they do now that they're under the white hot spotlights. But that's enough from us. Let's kick it over to promos and see what these guys have to say.
I'm not going to do any trash talking in this promo, because I know how good Kees is, and he's my fellow Atomic Nation member. So all I'm going to say is, I have beaten Kees before, but that's in a completely different context. We'll see what's going to happen today. I know my geek, but there's some things I don't know. But at the same time, I know there's some things that Kees doesn't know. So let's be honest, it could go either way. That's all I have to say. Very short promo, could go either way. I just want to get into this.
Well, I'm finally in this tournament or league. I wasn't in the tournament. I wanted to be, but it happened. And I'm facing a friend of mine, a good guy who is in the same faction as I am. So I also don't really want to smack talk this guy. I just hope for a good match. The only thing that I'm kind of like hoping for is just a win, because I faced him and I lost against him. That will be Trivia Team League way back in the day, and that's of course not my forte. This is more my forte. So I think, I have a very good chance of winning this. I just want a good match, clean match between the two of us. So let's just get this thing going.
All right. Well, a lot of friendly words between these two faction members. Kees and Ed both saying they're ready to get into this, ready to show what they know. Kees mentioning that he and Ed both want to be in the tournament, but now they're actually get to compete, and it's time to see what they can do. So I think we should get to proper introductions. What do you think, Tim?
In the immortal words of Chris Clark, with these two and with Vomit Nation, doesn't matter. That's just with Chris Clark.
All right.
But I disagree with that word for Chris Clark, but
Alrighty. Introducing first. Coming to the ring with a record of 0 wins and 0 defeats. Representing Atomic Nation. He is Atomic Ed Sale. Showing off this Lord of the Rings book and waving to the audience. All right. And his opponent, also coming to the ring with a record of 0 wins and 0 defeats, and also representing Atomic Nation, he is the Grand Admiral, Kees Cornelisse. Also getting his copy of Lord of the Rings to the ring. Robert Parker would be proud of you both.
Robert Parker probably has the original one from J.R.R. Tolkien somewhere.
He just has the manuscript of the original book somewhere.
Nah, he's 14 years old. He has the most recent version.
All right. All right, gentlemen. Well, round one's going to work like this. You will each get 10 individual questions from 10 predetermined categories, each worth 1 point apiece. There is no stealing in this round. You have 3 repeats and a challenge. If you get a perfect round, you do get a bonus question from our mixed bag of goodies. Any questions, gentlemen?
No, we're ready to go.
All right. So let's do this. I will be administering to you your first question, which comes from the world of Pixar movies. What is the name of the body shop owner voiced by Cheech Marin in Cars? Any of our regular multiplex viewers know I love the movie Cars.
I do not.
Oh, that might backfire.
Well, us admins.
Just like Robert Parker with Jungle Book. Just like Robert Parker and Kane with Jungle Book. You gotta know these things. He goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kees.
I'm not sure. Is it Luigi?
That's incorrect. We'll go over to Ed.
Oh, I also had Luigi.
Oh, nope. We were looking for Ramon. Ramon.
Oh,
Was
right.
his friend called Luigi?
Luigi is the tire shopper.
Yeah.
Voiced by Tony
Ah.
Shalhoub.
I knew he owned something. Fuck cars.
All right,
Movies.
gentlemen, in a realm probably better suited, in the realm of MCU, and your question: what is the 7th MCU film to be released theatrically?
A lot of people liking to pick what order the MCU movies came out as questions recently, but I think they're valid fun questions. You got 20 options now, so.
Well, if you want to watch some fun stuff, watch
With Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's 20. Yeah.
You're 5.
But I haven't seen it yet because it hasn't released yet.
2, 1. Good thing we did not include any of those questions, and we won't for another month. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
Iron Man 3.
It's correct for 1 point. And Kees.
Yeah, I said Iron Man 3.
Ooh, there we go. All tied up at 1 as we get into our third question, which comes from the realm of DC movies. What is the address where Rachel Dawes dies and where Two-Face holds Gordon's family hostage in The Dark Knight?
Yeah, what I was saying.
They say it like 30 times in the movies, so, you know.
Oh yeah. What I was saying earlier, if you want to see something fun, go on YouTube and watch people try to piece together the MCU timeline correctly. It's pretty entertaining.
It is entertaining, except now we don't know where Spider-Man Homecoming goes, so.
They don't know where a lot of them go, apparently.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go over to Kees.
I'm not sure. Is it 250 57th Street?
Oh, you were so close, but that is
It's 50
unfortunately incorrect.
52nd.
It's 52nd, not 57.
God damn it! I was so close.
All right, Ed, what is it?
Oh, I went for the joke answer from Finding Nemo. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Oh, no, it was 250 52nd Street.
I just watched
I
it.
better not be a question later.
Damn it.
I don't know if P.
Hey,
Sydney.
Finding Nemo is my second favorite Pixar. If I don't know that, I should kill myself.
That's my 4th favorite, but yeah. All right.
All right, gentlemen, your 4th question in the realm of Marvel movies. Marvel movies outside the MCU. How many months has Peter given being Spider-Man before the Rhino attacks at the end of the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
That's given up, by the way. He's given up being Spider-Man.
Would you ever give up being a superhero, Caleb?
Ah, that's a tricky question, especially if my rogues gallery is as tough as Spider-Man. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
To a guess, 6 months.
Ooh, incorrect. Go over to Kees.
I hate this movie. I haven't seen it in so long. Just to guess, 8 months.
Incorrect. We're looking for 5 months. 5 months.
I was closer.
Yeah.
Your next
Off by
question
Get a
comes.
point for that.
Your next question comes from the world of Disney movies. What superheroes are? This is a weird way to word the question. What superheroes is Will Strong? Or trying to think of how to say this. What superheroes are Will Stronghold the son of in Sky High? So, what are the names of the superheroes that are Will Stronghold's parents in Sky High?
Yeah.
There we go. That's the way. That's the way to put it. I like Sky High a lot. Haven't seen it in a while, but it's a good movie. Quite enjoy it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's been a long time since I've actually seen that.
One of my first superhero movies I ever saw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kees.
Geppetto.
Ooh, incorrect. We'll go over to Ed.
Didn't even write anything.
I
Didn't think it
don't
was
even
worth the
know this
paper.
movie.
I've never
We were
heard of
looking
this film.
for Kurt Russell's The Commander and his wife Jetstream.
That would have been hilarious to see JTE give birth to the superhero Sky High. All right, gentlemen, your next category, one of my favorites, Star Trek. What Starfleet captain, now admiral, is the one who sends Picard and his crew to Romulus in Star Trek Nemesis?
Probably my favorite cameo in all of Star Trek, even though Spock does appear in the new ones. The old Spock does, but
Well,
Can
yeah.
you please repeat that question?
Yeah. That'll count as your first repeat. What Starfleet captain, now admiral, is the one who sends Picard and his crew to Romulus in Star Trek Nemesis? This is one of my favorites. I don't know if it's my exact favorite cameo of all.
there's some good cameos in Star Trek, but I'd say it's either number 1 or number 2 for me. With 5,
Yeah, it's up there for me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
Seems too obvious, but I just guessed James T. Kirk.
That is incorrect. We'll go over to Case.
I have no idea. I guess Troy.
Incorrect. We were looking for Janeway, Captain Janeway of Star Trek Voyager
Of course.
fame.
Yeah, she makes a cameo in that.
All right, gentlemen. Your next question comes from Indiana Jones. What 2 major indie characters are said to have died at the start of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? We need the names of the 2 characters that have died at the beginning of the movie.
Besides the audience.
I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull more than Temple of Doom.
Well, they're both not that good.
I would still watch 24 Hours of Temple of Doom over Crystal Skull.
Ooh. No way. There's some really cool elements to Kingdom. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Case.
Marcus Brody and Henry Jones.
That's correct for 1 point. And
Nice.
Lord.
My answer is too embarrassing to reveal.
Ed.
That's just Eddie.
Alrighty then.
Jesus
All
Christ,
right.
these questions are killing me.
Well, this question ought to brighten one person's spirits here. In the realm of Star Wars, what is the name of the tentacled creature used to torture Bodhi in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story? I was always calling him Bodhi.
I was
Tim
just waiting for
loves
which
names.
movie.
Yeah. Even in the theater, I called him that, and my friend looked at me like, "No, it's Bodhi." I'm like, "Fuck you."
This is funny.
This is the worst part of this movie. 5,
This is by far the worst part, but it's funny how
Absolutely.
Sonora says it.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Ed.
Apologies for spelling. Bull Gullet.
That is correct for 1 point. And Case.
Gullet.
That is correct for 1 point. No
I love
bonus
how
points
Sonora says
for
it.
the accent, however. Your penultimate question comes from Tim's favorite category of Fast and Furious.
Woohoo!
What U.S. state is Sean Boswell from in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift? Yeah, 50 options. Take a guess.
I
This
love
is the right
this
one.
movie. Even though it doesn't
Fun.
fit in until after 6.
True. This is actually the 6th Fast and Furious movie in their continuity, which is still easier to track than the X-Men continuity.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is true. That is very true.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go over to Case.
I believe it's Texas.
As incorrect. We'll go over to Ed.
Nebraska.
Incorrect. We're looking for the home of our very own Titan, Chance Ellison, Arizona.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, your final question in round 1 from Scores and Soundtracks, another favorite of the Titan. What song from Dumbo was nominated for Best Original Song? And this movie had a lot of good songs.
Really? I only remember the one.
No, there was
And I
a
love
few
that
in there.
movie.
There was a few in there.
I really only remember the one, but I love the song.
Yeah.
I love the movie Dumbo. I'm interested to see the live action one with Tim Burton. So we'll go.
Well, they've been doing good so far.
4. True. 3, 2. I have not hated any of their remakes yet. 1. Hands down. We will start with Ed.
I haven't seen it.
Ooh. And Case.
I really don't know if this is the correct answer. Somewhere out there.
Incorrect. We're looking for Baby Mine. Baby Mine.
Right.
Well, at the end of round number 1, Case holding a slight lead with 3. Ed right behind him with 2. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is our wheel round. Both competitors will get a chance to spin the lovely wheel brought to us by WheelDecide.com. And if you land on a category you like, you will get 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it will cost you a point and drop the point value down to 1. If you do not like what you spin on, you can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you get. You cannot spin off of players or opponent's choice. Any questions, gentlemen?
No.
All right, Case, since you are in the lead, you will get to choose whether you'd like to go first or defer to Ed.
Yeah, I'm going first.
All right, Tim, tell them what they got on the wheel.
All right, on the wheel today, we have Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Middle-earth, The Wizarding World, MCU, Goddamn Kaiju, and scores and soundtracks, as well as opponents and players' choice, and a cheap pop, even though it doesn't help. Echo Smart Plug, Alexa, turn on my whatever you want her to do. All right.
Okay.
I realized that at the end. In case your spin is in to get away from this awkward silence.
I really hope that pop gets left in the bloopers, if not in the thing.
Wizarding World.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I'll take that one.
All right.
If he misses, I'm stealing. At
All
least I'm
right.
going to miss.
Tim, would you like to give Case's questions?
Of course. There we go. All right. Case Cornelisse, you have chosen Wizarding World. Your first question. Which Harry Potter film marked the first appearance of Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort?
Goblet of Fire.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second
Easy.
question. What house was Hermione sorted into?
Gryffindor.
Correct for another 2 points.
What?
These are easy. Come on.
Yeah.
Third question. Who wrote the screenplay for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
J.K. Rowling.
Correct for another 2 points. What is the name of the wand maker played by John Hurt for your fourth question?
Ollivander.
That is correct for another 2 points. Will he miss? Your last question. What is the name of the class in which students study plants?
Herbology.
I will accept that, even though
Perfect.
I think
Perfect
it's
second round.
Yeah.
Perfect second round for
Go.
Case, which
All
puts
those.
him up to 13 over Ed's 2 points. Ed, now you get a chance to spin the lovely wheel.
Come on,
as soon as Tim
Middle-earth.
brings that back up.
Come on,
All right.
Middle-earth.
Ed, the wheel is up. Your spin is in.
Lands on.
Middle
Earth.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
This is
All right,
Ed.
we got a game. We got a game. He knows it's Middle Earth.
I will be administering to you your questions in the realm of Middle Earth. What does Bilbo tell Gandalf that he found in the Goblin Tunnels in The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug?
His courage.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. What Scottish comedian plays Lord Dane in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
Billy Connolly. Billy Connolly.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Return of the King, which character reminds Aragorn of the mountain dwellers who could aid him?
Elrond.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your fourth and penultimate question. What is the name of the farmer that Merry and Pippin stole food from in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Farmer Maggot.
That's correct for 2 more points. And an opportunity here to keep it within 1 behind Case. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, what game did Gandalf say Bilbo's ancestors invented?
Golf.
That's correct
And
for
it's,
2
he was
more.
riding his horse with a club, and he knocked the head of the Goblin King clean off into the hole.
There's 2 more points. And at the end of round number 2, with 2 perfect second rounds, the first time that has happened here, Case is up 13. Ed is right behind him with 12. Going into round number 3, where anything can happen. And this is our betting round.
Yes.
The betting round works like this. You will each be given 5 questions from 5 different categories. We will tell you the category, and we will ask that you write down and say your bet between 0 and 2 points to us. After we get your bet, we will ask you the question. If you get it right, you lose. You win those. You get it right, you win those points. You lose your points if you get the question wrong. At the end of these 5 questions, we will have our winner. Any questions, gentlemen?
Nope.
Good luck, Ed.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, your first category, gentlemen, is kaiju. How many points would you like to bet on kaiju movies?
For me, this would be the when the wheels start falling off.
True. We'll go 5, 4. Kane loves kaiju. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Case. How many points are you betting?
What the hell is kaiju?
Yeah,
0.
same.
All right. Both are betting 0. So we ask that you write down and say your answer for stats purposes alone.
No way.
In the category of kaiju, who plays Marlena Diamond in Cloverfield?
I've actually seen this.
That's the thing with kaiju. You might have actually seen some of the movies that are in kaiju, and that's it's a weird category. It is. We actually had a little discussion about what will classify as kaiju. Whatever has a big monster in it is a kaiju movie, I guess. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down for stats purposes. Ed.
Meryl Streep. Obviously wrong.
And it's incorrect. And Case.
It's this girl that I made out of my 0 bet.
All right. Well, we were looking for Lizzie Kaplan. Lizzie Kaplan.
Sure.
All right. Can give them their second category.
All right, gentlemen, your second category is the Wizarding World. How many points will you bet? I think I know Cases.
I think I know
Cases
Cases as well. All right. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ed, how many are you betting?
It's 2 points.
All right. And Case.
Yeah, definitely 2 points.
All right, Tim. Give them their question for 2 points.
All right, your question, gentlemen. Who plays Graves in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You just broke up a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. Who plays Graves in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Shit movie.
Only Wizarding World I've seen. So Jim helps me write these questions and train me.
What?
So 5, 4, 3. I like Fantastic Beasts. It's not bad. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Case this time.
I believe that's Colin Farrell.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yeah,
And
it's Colin Farrell, Percival Graves.
That's correct for 2 more points. It is now 15-14. Going into our third question, which comes from the category of Back to the Future. How many points would you like to bet on Back to the Future? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ed, how many points you betting?
Taking a risk. I'm going 2 points.
All right. And Case.
I'm absolutely not taking a risk. 0 points.
All right, Ed, for an opportunity to pass Case. How old is Marty McFly in the first Back to the Future movie?
Oh, good old
Case,
Marty.
feel free to play along for stats purposes.
Yeah, of course.
5,
Have
4,
a guess.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ed, since you are the only one who bet points.
17.
That is correct for 2 points. And Case.
Nope, didn't get that.
All right. The score is now Ed is up by 16. Kees trailing behind 1 with 15 as we get into our fourth question. Tim, give him the category.
Your category is the MCU. How many points will you wager? I kind of like it when a round 3 actually works out like it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, this right here is the closest one we've had in a long time. Maybe ever. We'll see. You're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kees, how many are you betting?
Definitely 2.
All right, and Ed.
2 for me.
In the category of the MCU, gentlemen, your question is: who is the first to agree to Peter Quill's suicide mission to defeat Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, go with suicide missions and Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians are a suicide mission entirely. I think that was the MCU saying this is our suicide mission. 5, 4,
Pretty much.
3, it paid off well. 2,
Oh yeah, twice.
1. Hands down, we will start with Kees.
I believe that's Gamora.
That is correct for 2 points. And Ed.
I bet it was Groot.
Oh,
Damn it.
loss of 2 points.
Wait, we have 1 question left.
There's 1 question left, which means this is not going to end in a TKO.
But I win, right?
Kees.
Oh no, wait.
Nope, there's still potential for a 4-point swing. So we are going to the last question,
I just
which
have to get 0 points.
which comes from the category of Star Trek. How many points would you like to bet on Star Trek?
This could be a very interesting finish.
We'll go 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Ed's betting 2 in Kees.
Good game, Ed. I'm not betting anything.
All right, for stats
Wait,
purposes.
what's the score right now? Because I went down 2.
It is,
Kees went.
yeah, you went up 2,
2.
so it is. It
Yeah,
is 17 to 14. Right.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yep.
That
Sorry,
swing
man.
is brutal.
Yep.
All right. Your question from Star Trek. In what film did we see 2 Spocks on screen together for the first time?
I do know it though.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ed, what'd you bet?
I went Star
What's the
Trek
question?
09 because I know it is in that, but I don't know if there's.
That is
another one.
actually correct for 2 points. And
09.
Kees.
Oh, it is 09. My bad. I said Into Darkness, but I didn't bet anything anyway.
But it doesn't matter anyway. And your winner with a score of 17 to 16. The Grand Admiral Kees Cornelisse.
Well fought, Ed. Really well fought.
Yeah, great game.
What
This
a
is an
match.
unbelievable match. One that'll go down in the history books as one of the best ever to be done at Fandom Fights, which was very close all the way through. 2 very tough competitors, and neither of you are going to be going anywhere. We will definitely have you back this season. In fact, I believe there are some matches lined up in the future for both of you already for potentially a title shot. We'll see what happens down the line. Tim, what'd you think of this match?
Very good. I mean, both of them had that shaky first round, but both of them getting their strengths in round 2, and both of them having an excellent round 3. I mean, it was close all the way to the end, and then just mathematically, Chase just had to bet 0, and it was over. It happened, but it didn't end in a TKO.
Absolutely. Very, very close. Very well fought. Tim, do you want to take us into our post-match interviews?
All right, let's start with our winner today, the Grand Admiral Chase. How you feeling coming out of that gentleman match, I guess you could say, with your fellow Atomic Nation member, Ed?
Oh, I need to study on these categories. Jesus Christ. I didn't have a good round 1. Then again, Ed didn't have any better, so I had luck there, I think, a little bit on my side, because I know that Ed knows his stuff. But then we both hit our strength in round 2. Like, I think with Wizarding World, okay, I'm good. But then he hits Middle Earth, and then he hits them all. And yeah, and then you get into round 3, where it's, that's a numbers game. It really is. And once again, and this time, I think the numbers weren't on Ed's side, as they usually are. Jesus Christ, that was a game. I'm I don't really know what else to say. Congratulations to Ed for putting up such a good fight, because I usually am better than this. Jesus.
Well, I know with this performance, you're now 1-0. I mean, is there any competitors you're looking at to maybe come back in the ring against, or you're just coming back in ready for the next opponent?
I don't care who I'm facing next. I'm coming for you, Robert the fucking Hobbit Parker. You are too good at this stuff, but I'm good at this stuff as well. And I'm going to show you that you can lose this stuff in this league, in your league, in a league that you really like. You're going to go down. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to get there. I'm going to face you, and I'm going to take you down. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I know it's going to be a road to get there, but hopefully it goes your way without too many diversions off of that road. In case you had a perfect round 2, a damn impressive round 3. So I cannot wait to see you come back for this, and hopefully you get your Hobbit that you want so much. And with that, let's go to our unfortunate loser, Ed. Ed, you had a great second round as well. You had a damn good third round. It was just down to that 1 point. I mean, with a great performance like this, how you feeling coming out of this? It was a gentleman's match, like we said before, but now coming out of this match, is there someone you're looking to want to face to try to get that first win to work on your way to a title?
No one in particular. I'm definitely wanting to come back and prove myself, because I think I did really great today, and it was a 1 point. And I was going back and forth with the MCU. Do I do 1 point? Do I do 2 points? And I knew he was going to go 2 points, so I wanted to keep up. And it was just came down to who stood up first, and then some numbers. But if I ask Kees a question, I knew all those Wizarding World ones. I imagine you probably also knew
I knew your Middle Earth ones.
Yeah, that's the strength of the nation.
Yeah. And it came down. Both of you hit that strength. That wheel was loving both of you today. So you two must have caressed it. Yeah. Well, I mean, both of you did very well in both of your rounds. So, I mean, Ed, that was a great performance. One of the best here for fandoms for round 2 and round 3. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to
brush up on the Disney.
Oh yeah. Because with Pixar and all that good cartoon stuff that they like to throw in there, it's going to be interesting. But Ed, thank you. We cannot wait to see you back again, and hopefully you get that win that you need. That is it for the post-match interviews. I want to throw it back to the King, unfortunately.
I don't know why you have to throw in the unfortunately. I'm being pretty nice today. But it was a really close match. Really encouraging words from both. Kees definitely looking to take down Robert Parker, and Ed showing that he'll be back. We haven't seen the last of either of these competitors, and I think both of them are going to be forces to be reckoned with in this league. This was the perfect main event to kick us off into the regular season, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I know next week we will be right back here again with Paulo Yama taking on Lucas Schildbach, and myself and Jim, the Kings of Winter, taking on Nico Suave Bergoli and Matthew Rosa, the Afro Samurai, in the debut of the team's division and fandom fights. It is going to be an epic pairing of matches next week that you don't want to miss. But that is all for us, so let's take it to our plugs. Kees, where can the kids of the internet find you?
Well, I do a whole lot on this little channel. I don't know if you've heard about it, called Worldwide Movie Games. Like, I essentially run Worldwide Movie Trivia there. I don't know if you've heard of it, but you can find me there on the Facebook page. Most people in here will probably know that. And if you don't, check it out. It's a good page. We also have a Trivia League. At Dutch Movie Guy on Twitter as well. I'm on Twitter sometimes. That's it.
All right. Ed, where can they find you?
They can find me kicking ass in teams with my partner in Raw Flush, Brooklyn Vale. They can find me watching Lord of the Rings for the 5th time this year, probably somewhere.
I want to also say, I think Ed and Robert are gonna love playing each other at some point down the line. Especially if they put if Middle Earth is on the wheel, That'll be fun. All right. Tim, where can they find you?
You can find me here running a lot of stuff behind the scenes with Multiplex Entertainment here on Facebook and YouTube. Also Twitter on Multiplex YT, and of course Instagram, Multiplex Entertainment Network. And go check out all those other leagues that maybe you don't know of, kind of like Kees, with Worldwide Movie Games. It's a nice little thing over there. Kees is trying to build up all he can, help him get those plugs and likes, help him get those subscriptions. But yeah, you can find me here helping with this, going between the split personalities of Caleb Coho, but other than that, that's where you can find me.
All right, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That is KalebKoho, and Caleb Coho on YouTube, where I do music, movies, all sorts of stuff like that. Coho Productions, where is my film channel with short films and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, my movie Chick Part 2 will be out online on both Caleb Coho and Coho Productions on July 25th. So if you're interested in that, that'll be there. And you can also find my album Shoot for Teams on all the digital stores with my group, The Forks. Other than that, you will see me running Fandom fights with Cade and getting back in the ring next week with Jim to destroy Afro Samurai, which we will, because they are losers. Bottom line, you're losers. All right, that is all from us. We will see you all next week.
It's me, the kid, Caleb Coho here, to bring to you your stats for the match. It's stock footage is not feeling well. I don't know where he is, but I'm gonna start by bringing us your match today. It's a very tight match. Kees Cornelisse and Ed Sale both delivering outstanding performances, both ending with an accuracy total of 50%. The first time this has happened since the King and the Hunter played in the first round of the tournament, where they ended with the exact same. Unprecedented. There was no change to the Phantom Fight's top 5 points of all time, nor the accuracy of all time. So in round 1, Kees would score 30. They would reverse in round 3 and get a round. The of all time does not change. Neither does the top 5 in a singles point scoring round, but the Fandom Fight top 12, Cornelisse climbing to number 6, and 12 and RJ. Everyone moves down a bit. Dave Goodger obviously jumping in at number 9 earlier. Jim Green and RJ both holding on very tight. It's worth noting Ed Sale does enter the Phantom Fight's picture at number 13, so he is very, very close. I doubt this is the last time we will see either competitor, but yeah, that's your stats for the match. This has been the Kids Scorebook.